Hey YouTube, this is Cool Trainer Tom here, back at you again with another awesome Pokemon TCG video. As you can tell from the title, this is going to be a review of my experience with Pokegrade, who are a UK-based grading company, and they specialise in Pokemon cards. Now, I actually recorded the original video review a few months ago and just didn't make the time to edit it and upload it and stuff, so that's my own fault. But I'm recording this little preview clip to show you some of the things that have changed since I did my original video. The main thing is the slab design, so I'm going to show you what I'll call the old style slab, which is this with this lovely dark Alakazam here. It's very reminiscent of PSA. It's got this kind of frosted border around the edge. There's their own label and stuff, but otherwise really good quality, but otherwise pretty simple. What you'll get now if you were to order from Pokegrade is this. So I had this graded just before Christmas 2021, and it is nice crystal clear see-through totally transparent slab design, and also has their logo. It will focus in the bottom corner there. You can just about see it in the right light. So they've kind of had that etched into the plastic of all the slabs. So I actually really like this new design. It just looks a lot more premium and feels a lot more premium as well. So if you order and place a submission with Pokegrade today, this is what you will get. So yeah, there you go. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, and 2 minutes is enough for you to get a feel for what the company is like and the experience, TLDR version is I had a great experience from start to finish with Pokegrade, from submitting the order, which was nice and easy on their website, and receiving it back. The turnaround times were spot on advertised, and the cost was really good. Would I use them again? Yeah, I think I would. Again, the costs have stayed pretty consistent. The turnaround times seem to be, again, bang on, and they're very convenient for me because they're based in the UK as well. So there we go. If you want to watch the rest of the video to get a more in-depth review, and you want to see the grades that I got on some of these other slabs, feel free to carry on watching. But if not, thanks very much for watching at least this little bit. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, all the good stuff that really helps me out, and stay tuned for more video reviews on other grading companies. I've got Ace Grading submission back a couple of months ago that I want to review, and I'm also expecting PCA, the French-based grading company, my submission to come back from them in the coming weeks, and I want to review that as well. I've got a lot of things to say about those guys, but yeah, thanks very much guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of the review if you want to watch it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. So I've just got here my package back from Pokegrade. I think if any of you guys have been watching my videos already, you'll have seen a guess the grade video that came up, which was 5 cards which I was submitting to Pokegrade, test out the services a little bit, and also kind of see what they came back. So for me, this is actually the first time I've ever got any cards ever back from any grading company. I've owned graded cards before, but this is the first time that these are going to be my own cards. I've not used Pokegrade before. For those of you who don't know, really quick recap, Pokegrade are a UK-based grading card company. They specialise in Pokemon. They're fairly new, around about a year old, I think. They've got 3 guys that work there. I think 2 grade the cards, or I don't know if 2 or 3 of them will grade the cards, but it's definitely at least 2. They come up with the grade, get it slabbed up. They look really nice. The reviews have been really good. Kind of a preliminary mini review before I get started and open this. I have to say, so far, my experience has been great. My cards, let's see, they took an extra week or so longer than expected. But in that time, I emailed them. I gave Pete, is the guy that runs it all, gave him a nudge and said, hey, what's going on with my cards? You know where they're at? And he was like, I'm so sorry. I'll get them out. I'll get them done first thing tomorrow and get them out to you. And you know what? They delivered. So the customer service is absolutely fantastic, unrivaled, especially compared with PCA, who've got some of my cards at the minute. Not that impressed with them so far, but that's another video. So far, yeah, great experience. Their website was pretty easy to use. It's not got the same sort of database that something like Ace Grading have got, or PCA have got. I've not submitted to PSA or Beckett or anyone like that before, but I'm assuming the same sort of thing. They've got kind of like a database of things to choose from. So this very much relied on me giving them the extra information as to what my cards were. So we'll see. They've got the knowledge. They specialize in Pokemon. I'm sure they've got things right, but let's see. So I'm going to look at the grades that I get, the quality of the slabs, and how how I think they've done and what my opinions are. Without further ado, here we go. Here is the package from them. You can see I have very expertly covered in my personal information, but nice little Pokegrade logo there, and thanks for your support. Nice little touch. Nothing really to shout home about. Let's try and get in to this package. So it seems pretty nicely done. This is a very thick Jiffy bag envelope, so not a box, but very thick nonetheless. The cards, I turned that round and I genuinely didn't see it. You might have seen it. The cards that I sent off 5 in total just to test the service. I sent off a Dark Alakazam non-holo first edition. I sent off a Dark Arbok first edition holo. I sent off Japanese Ampharos from Neo. I sent off Japanese Mew from CP6, that's the Japanese evolutions, and I sent off Gyarados GX promo from Hidden Fates. So they don't tell you what your grades are before you get them, so this is a complete surprise for me. What I do know is that there is a gold label for a 10, so we'll be able to see if we've got any 10s. Okay, let's have a look. I'll try and do the cool thing that the YouTubers do with their thumbs and cover the grade. This got to be the Ampharos. Okay, so here we go. This is the Ampharos holo. First impressions on the slabs. They feel solid. They are similar-ish kind of thickness to a PSA slab. But yeah, there we go. Nothing really to say. The labels are pretty good. I've got a nice little holographic logo there. QR code on the back and the logo. You can see the card, nicely swirled. I'm right in thinking, I think my prediction for this was an 8. So let's see, was I right? Grade is a 9, wow. Okay, brilliant. Super happy with that. I think I was quite pleased with this one because the centering was pretty good. The holo looks great. The swirl there is looking beautiful. Again, the centering's slightly off, but I think as far as surfaces goes, corners and edges, really good. The slab feels great, looks awesome quality. The quality of the label is sick. I'm loving it, and I'm super happy with that grade. So I managed to do that little thumb trick pretty well. Let's turn it around and let's go for the next one. So this is This is the Gyarados GX from the Hidden Fates tin. Now this isn't one that I was like, this is super rare or super valuable or anything like that, because it's not. It's a promo card. It's rare because it's a promo, and these tins, you can't really get them anymore. But this was actually a gift from my nephew. If you remember my last video, he went out and bought everyone Christmas presents using his own money, and he got me this. So let's see. I think I predicted a 7 for this. Whoa, a 9 again. That's amazing. I don't know why I only predicted a 7, because looking at it, the centering is really good. It's a little off, but pretty good. The corners and the edges and stuff, actually looking at it now, are solid. Wow. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this. But I know exactly what card this is. It's the only Japanese modern card that I sent off, and it was the Mew. Oh my god, I'm so happy. My grin is crazy. It's the Mew holo from CP6. The gold label can only mean one thing. It's a 10. So it's the first edition Mew holo from CP6. That's the Japanese version of Evolution. So we can see here, expansion 20th anniversary. I'm so happy. I was really like, in my predictions video, I was kind of hyping up the grades a little bit. So my initial prediction for this was a 9. So I'm really happy this got a 10. Oh my god. Oh, I could not be happier. Oh, wow. Speechless. I shouldn't be speechless. I can't stop looking at it, and the grin on my face is insane. So we've got 2 9s, we've got a 10. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And my nephew is going to be really pleased to hear that got a 9 out of 10 grade. It's incredible. Okay, the next one, we've got 2 more. They're both first edition Team Rocket. We've got an Arbok Holo, and we've got an Alakazam from Team Rocket. Awkwardly do the thumb. What's this one? Ooh, we've got the Dark Arbok Holo. Amazing. Looking really good. I thought there was some edge wear and stuff on it. Maybe a few surface bits and bobs. And something wasn't amazing. So I think I predicted a 7 and 8 at best. But I think my solid prediction was a 7. Let's go. 8. Awesome. Yeah, great. That is definitely the top end of what I expected. I predicted 7 and 8. So we've got an 8. Brilliant. Very happy with that. The reason why I think this probably got knocked down is I think there was some, you can see it maybe whitening on the corners there. A little bit of edge wear. But otherwise in really good shape. But awesome. Brilliant. Last but not least then, guys, it is the Dark Alakazam, non-holo. Here we go. Here he is. Again, I think it was the similar sort of thing to the Dark Arbok in that there was perhaps a few little white nicks. Just turning around without looking on the corners. Yeah, a little bit of edge wear and stuff. So I think, again, but otherwise surfaces and stuff were really good. So again, I think I predicted this to be a 7, maybe an 8 at a push. A bit easier to get a good grade because it's non-holo. Let's see. 9! Wow! Amazing! Oh, great. Oh, that's great. That's so good. Oh, I'm so happy with these grades. These are all fantastic. Yeah, I think 7, possibly an 8 at the top end was what I was predicting. So to get a 9 is... Oh, it's just great. I think the things that are going to hold it back from that 10 were little white nicks on 2 of these corners, and the centering is not perfect. But it's obviously not to hold it back a 9. Wow. Okay, guys. So, we've got... all my predictions were above what I thought they were going to be. So I predicted a 7 for the Arbok, which got an 8, a 7 for the Alakazam, which got a 9, a 7 for the Gyarados, which got a 9, an 8 or a 9 for the Ampharos, which got the 9, and a 9 or a 10 for the Mew, which got the gold label 10. I cannot tell you how happy I am. I know these aren't PSA, but these slabs look so great, and I know Pokegrade are quite tough. From what I hear, they are pretty harsh with their grading. So to get that is superb. So final thoughts, wrapping it up then, guys. The turnaround time was broadly what I was expecting. 2 to 4 weeks was what was advertised. I ended up getting them in just over 5. So I did have to give them a little bit of a nudge, but the speed at which Pete replied was fantastic. Given how overwhelmed they probably are at the moment with submissions, the fact that it took him 2 hours to get back to me is that's unbeatable customer service. And he pushed it right through. He was apologetic, which, it's going to happen. They've got these turnaround times that are kind of getting thrown about because of the amount of submissions coming through. So I was really pleased with the customer service, how things went through, and turnaround time broadly on track after a little bit of a nudge, but I didn't mind too much. The quality of the slabs, I think, is fantastic. I think on a par with PSA, which is awesome considering the cost of their service. The labels, the holo labels look so cool. Their little holo security thing on the back looks wicked, and the coloured logo, the QR code on the back, quality is great. So in fact, the quality of the labels is above PSA for sure. So it's right up there. Very, very impressed. The fact that you get a gold for a 10, I think is pretty neat. So quality, double thumbs up. Customer service, double thumbs up. Turnaround time, 1 thumbs up, because I had to give it a little bit of a nudge. There we go, guys. I would highly recommend you checking out Pokegrade. Look at their services. They're really active on social media, and they're super responsive to any inquiries and stuff that you've got. You can check out my Instagram as well for photos of these grades in a little bit more detail. On that note, guys, here is my gold Mew to finish things off. Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to check out my upcoming videos and openings, which are sure to be plentiful and very soon indeed.